Scott is burned out. That's right. He said he's been on YouTube now for 3 years, putting up videos, over 300 videos, mainly about, you know, the mechanics of RV living. You know, he's in the Travato, one of those luxury vans, the Winnebago thingy dingies. Anyway, and he's, you know, done a very good channel here. It's called Go Small, Live Large. And if you check it out, he's got, what, 15,000 subs. He has, you know, it's basically the nuts and bolts of RVing and living in the Travato, and, you know, how does he make money while he's on the road, touring other people's vehicles, going to RV shows, you know, showing that, you know, what's it like to live in the vehicle, how to do this, how to do that, whatever. He said he's decided to make a change in his channel. He's going to now show you more of his actual traveling, okay? So, you know, instead of just all the technical stuff, how to do everything, he's focusing the channel. As we've said here on the Camo Dave channel, everybody has their different kind of a nomad channel. Everybody's doing something differently. They have a different way of presenting themselves. They have a different focus on their channel. There are some channels that are all about the actual mechanics of the RVs and the vans and the Class A, B, Cs, whatever, you know, the truck campers, and how you do all this and whatever. You know, how do you change a tire? How do you do this? What's solar panels? And that's what his channel's been more on to. And he is now saying he's just burned out with that. He's said everything he can say. And that's kind of an honest way to be. You know, I think we have seen here on the Camo Dave channel a lot of these nomads that are, they really are just burned out. They have done videos about every possible thing you can possibly think of. They've crisscrossed the country multiple times, and there's, you know, and you know, what else can you do, you know? And then you got to wonder, okay, so now he says he's going to be doing Route 66, you know, Chicago to Los Angeles there. And, you know, and again, you know, that's new for him, okay? We have seen many, many nomads doing Route 66 and all the kitschy stuff along it, and it's very cool. We've seen explorers doing Route 66, from Adam the Woo to the Carpetbagger to who knows who else. It's a very, very popular road on YouTube, and there have been a lot of videos on it, but at least we'll be seeing it from his eyes. It'll be new to him. He said it's been a boyhood wish of his to travel the old, somewhat abandoned road, going through some of the old towns, and some of it, you know, it's very cool anyway. So anyway, changes for Go Small, Living Large Scott. Hopefully, you know, he'll, you know, I don't think his road living is burned out. He still enjoys living on the road and all that. I think it's just that YouTube is a demanding mistress, yes, and it, you know, if you want to keep your channel going, you've got to really crank it out there, and you get to the point after a couple of years where it's just like, now what? I've said everything I can say. I've done everything I can do, at least in terms of, you know, the mechanical videos. You know, what else can I do? You know, and you do get burned out. He said he's been taking some time off in June and is going to get on the road in, I guess, July, and start doing a little bit of a change in the video output. So we'll be looking forward to seeing that. That is his route plan for the remainder of the year. So there's Route 66. Whoop. Oh yeah. So anyway, and you know, and the other thing we see in a lot of these nomads is they ain't traveling much anymore. You know, they got a home base and they're barely going a day's drive away from the home base, or they're just circling this particular state down here. Ooh, let's just keep, we'll go there, we'll go there, we'll go there, we'll go there, we'll go up, maybe we'll go over there for a minute, then we pop back over here, and then maybe up to Utah for a minute, then we pop back down there, and then we do. It's nice. Look, he's actually going from coast to coast and all over the place, and gotta hand it to Scott. Look at the map. What's missing? The Northeast. You know, the congestion, the humidity, the high prices. You can't park, you can't boondock anywhere. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, Dave, weather news. Oh, excuse me. You know, we know there's still a lot of nomads down there in Florida because, you know, inspirational nomad is probably driving around in his car in the humidity. And, staying occasionally at a hotel. I don't know. Anyway, there are a lot of nomads in Florida, even though it is hot and steamy. It's going to be a hot one down there, but there is that hurricane. What is it? It's a tropical storm at the moment. Probably stay a tropical storm, Elsa. And they're predicting early this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it'll be coming up the west coast of Florida. Again, it's not going to be a full-fledged hurricane. Top speeds probably predicted in the 60s. You need to be 75 to be a hurricane. But it's going to come over Fort Myers, Tampa, the Keys, up over Jacksonville, and then make a turn over the, just kind of hug the coast. So it looks like Savannah, South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, and the Outer Banks will get some rain and some wind from it, but it's not going to be a full-fledged hurricane. That doesn't mean not to be a little bit scared, because tropical storm winds can do a lot of damage. So 65-mile-an-hour winds are not fun. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we may get a little bit of showers and some rain here over along the mountains here on the western side of North Carolina, probably Tuesday or Wednesday. But it's the first. It's only June. Excuse me. It's July. It's July. So you still got a long way to go this hurricane season. August, September, October, into November even. So more storms to come, I'm sure. Got more tire trouble there for the lovely Steve and I was going to say Steve and Edie. Remember Steve and Edie? Steve and Edie, Black Hole's son. No, but beautiful video here from Steve and Dana there as they are figuring out what's going wrong with their tires. A lot of tire troubles there. Maddie Van Halen got this fancy new LifePo. You know, what is that? LIFEPO, lithium, iron, potassium. That's what that is, right? So I figured that one out. And he put this big honking fancy battery in, and it didn't work right, and he's got a lot of problems. And then there were a lot of commenters saying, hey, don't give up on it, try this, do that. So anyway, so he's having some battery issues, as he is parked in somebody's driveway in the crazy cul-de-sac with all the nutty neighbors there in the beautiful Nashville area. Yeah. You ever watch German in Venice? He's not really a nomad, but we do, you know, there is sort of some sort of a, I just watch his channel. A lot of people like to watch him. He's a German guy that lives in Los Angeles, and he's been covering the homeless issue there during the pandemic, and apparently they're now clearing them out. You know, when you go to Los Angeles now, they're all camped out in tents and tarps all over the downtowns in many places, and it's crazy. So they're getting removed. So anyway, that's a good video. Check it out. We had 30 and a Wake Up doing a live stream yesterday from Hawaii. He said it was a rainy day there, and he decided to do what is this, 4 hour and 12 minute, 4 day, 12 hour, no, 4 hour, 12 minute live stream. He was on my, he was on my live chat last night. I want to thank the evening chat. He showed up, Kevin, there, and said hello. And I wish he'd stayed around and talked, but I think he's probably tired from all the live streaming, you know. Maxwell's minibus Mary is having a lot of troubles with her vehicle there. She has the blue Schoolie there up in Massachusetts, and oh my goodness, she's just gotten these nasty leaks, and she's trying to figure out what's causing them. And it's been pouring rain up there, and it's just been really nasty. And there she is there. I always, you know, whenever I try to do a freeze frame, it's always with the eyes closed and all that stuff. I got to, you know, anyway, but yeah. She's got there's rust. There's really nasty rust there up on the upper part of the bus, and she thought it was just surface rust, but apparently water is getting in. You know, where you have rust, that's probably a good area where water's getting in, and then it's dripping down the sides of the front panel there along the windshield, and then coming down inside the door, and it's creating a lot of rust. And then what's happening is when this is a let's see if we can get a good shot of this here. This is the pulled up the carpet there. This is the floor underneath where her driver's area is, where, you know, gas pedals over there. And it's where Fred Flintstone, you know, he put his feet down and keep the... Now, we're not doing any... Remember Fred Flintstone? That's how he powered his stony car there. He would, you know... Never mind. Anyway, no, this is where... Anyway... Yeah, it's as bad as what Van City Van Life Chrome's got. All this rust underneath the driver's seat there. And she's getting her feet wet when she drives. And it's been raining like hell in Massachusetts. So she's dealing with that, you know. Again, She loves that bus. It's it's her kind of a content bus. But you are, Blanche, you are. I like that. There's a funny joke there about Betty Davis, not Betty White. Anyway, you are, Blanche. But you are, Blanche. You are. That's not good. That's not good to see stuff like that in your vehicle. So it's water dripping all over the place. Yuck. And it's been raining like heck up there in Massachusetts. The other interesting thing in this video from Maximus Minibus Mary is that if you see rust, or, it's always worse than what you first see. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there's a little bit of rust over here. But then if you really look, it's always much, much worse than that. And she has found that out, that she thought she had a fairly minor leak, and it's turned out to be a big one. A big leak. So, yeah. I don't know. Again, I don't know, man. is a new schoolie in coming up one of these days? I don't know. We have that certain Nomad we don't talk about out there in Apache Junction, Arizona, who is busy doing out a minimalist van build. She has a vehicle there, and she is getting stuff at Kmart, not Kmart, at Walmart and stuff, and permanent screens for her minivan build. I don't know where she's gonna go, but she's doing a lot of shopping, so I don't know, man. All right, folks, that I think ought to do it. I want to thank a whole bunch of folks. Yesterday we had a couple live streams on Saturday like we always do. Rick P. Desrat, Gone with the Kale, John Sweet, Patrick, Brenda Stewart, Sunny Girl, Carol, Home, Stetter, Lane, and of course always Shimei. Thank you so much. People keep telling me that they comment on my comments, and then nobody else can see their comment, and if they're watching on another screen at home, they can't even see their own comments. That kind of means you're blocked. People say I block people, but I don't. I only block the meanest, nastiest, crudest, cruelest people. And I get quite a few commenters saying, hey, I was on your channel and nobody could see me, and nobody said hello and all that other stuff. And I don't know. YouTube has a lot of goofy glitches, okay? It's true. People make comments and you're not blocked, and I double check to make sure you're not blocked, but yet we can't see you. And some people can see you and some people can't. I don't know. Go take it to YouTube. The YouTube commenting system is not a... it is not a perfect system, and there are plenty of glitches in it, and we try our best to, see if we can figure things out, but, I don't know, man. I don't know. Just keep trying. There's so many, when I'm doing YouTube, I see so many glitches and comments. Sometimes when I look at my comments, I can't see today's comments. I can only see yesterday's comments, and then 2 hours later, they all pop up. So, it's goofy, but... trust me, you're probably not blocked. It's just a YouTube glitch. All right, folks, it is the, 4th of July. Right here in the good old, did you hear that? I need to get a burrito. My stomach is saying, feed me. Thank you for watching. You have a wonderful rest of your 4th of July. Stay safe today. Out west, be very careful with the fireworks. We don't want to set more wildfires. Okay, everybody, blog under.